What's up everyone, this is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're going to be looking at all of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figures. This is every one they've made so far. Hopefully we'll be getting a new Piccolo pretty soon, a repainted one. Let's go ahead and get started. For some of them there are different heads, and well, for all of them there are different heads and different accessories. I don't have them all out here, obviously. If you want to look at those specific pieces, you can go to the individual figure reviews. The only one that doesn't have his own review is this one right here, the standard Gohan, and I'll probably get to that eventually, but he's the same as that one, just a repaint. So for Gohan, we have the spiky up hair and then the standard hair. You can go back and read the argument we've had over which is which. Most people have the idea that this is the Super Saiyan 1 and this is Super Saiyan 2. I have another belief, but we won't get into that. You guys, we don't need to argue about it. Don't bother. If you don't agree with me, that's perfectly fine. But he comes with both heads, both hairs, so I just displayed it both ways for you on him since we have both versions right here. He also comes with the cape, as you can see on the SDCC darker version. They both have that, it's just a different paint job. The figures are exactly the same except for the SDCC one is based on the cartoon and that one is based on the manga. So he's got the lighter purple with the reddish orange belt and he's got the darker purple with the blue belt. That's really the only key difference, and I guess you can count the boots as a big difference also. But otherwise there's Gohan. He does not have a non-Super Saiyan hair. It's only the yellow hair for him, no matter which version. Next up we have Vegeta. This is largely the same figure. We have the Super Saiyan Vegeta from later on in the series, and then we have the normal Vegeta from the first time he was on Earth. Same exact blue underbody. They did resculpt the chest though, since it has to be different for the armor. In this one obviously it does have the armor, but the legs are all the same, the arms are all the same. This one comes with the tail. As you can see, it has a couple different parts for that as well. And it has only black hair, no Super Saiyan hair, because he wasn't Super Saiyan at that point. It also comes with the scouter and, as I mentioned, the armor. This one only comes with Super Saiyan hair. That one only comes with the black hair. So if you want to interchange those, you're going to have to buy both, unfortunately. Unlike Vegeta though, we have Trunks, who comes with both normal hair and Super Saiyan hair. I could only show you one of them, but the normal one is the short purple hair, not the long one. And obviously this is the short Super Saiyan hair. He has faces that match up with each one based on the color of the eyes as well, and the eyebrows. So that's a very cool figure. He comes with a ton of accessories. So does the normal Vegeta, actually. Gohan comes with a fair amount of accessories, but these two, of the ones we've shown so far, have significantly more. Trunks' sword is removable, of course, so that's pretty cool. He also features a few new pieces of articulation in the shoulders, and the knees slightly different, but then the ankle's a little bit different as well. A little bit different in the torso. He's got some new articulation there. I don't know if it's good or bad. It's definitely different though, so it's up to you if you like it more or not. Next, let's look at Piccolo. Now Piccolo, of course, you can take the cape off just like Gohan, but I figured I would display him with the cape on for the sake of this review, just because it's pretty cool. And of course, since you can take the cape off, you can also have an interchangeable, I think there's actually two heads that are interchangeable where they don't have the turban on top, so that's pretty cool. And if you noticed, his cape has a separate piece for the chest. Gohan's does not. Gohan's is one solid piece right there. Piccolo's is a separate piece because you can interchange this one with a shorter piece, and he actually has a set of molded crossed arms that you can put on, and it lines up with the cape, so that looks pretty cool and it's really nice for posing. Forgot to mention, this Vegeta does as well. He also has a set of folded arms. So that's a pretty cool set. You just pop the arms off at the bicep swivel, and you can give him new arms. And as I mentioned, we're hoping for a new Piccolo. We're hoping for the cartoon colors at this year's Comic-Con. This is based on the manga. Next up we have Goku, just the two normal Gokus first. We'll get to Super Saiyan 3 in a second. These are identical figures other than paint job. These are the Comic-Con and regular version. The Comic-Con is the darker one again, based on the cartoon, and the manga one is the lighter one. Exact same figure, they only have the standard Super Saiyan hair. They have two interchangeable faces and a couple hands. It has the least accessories out of all of them, I believe. So, well, probably I think that one. Actually, Vegeta has very few also, the Super Saiyan Vegeta. But either way, Goku, the only real difference for the Goku is the yellow is more yellow and that's more orange. And then the belt is purple on the SDCC and it's blue on the normal one. Of course, everything's a little bit darker as well on the SDCC. Then we have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who has the giant ponytail hair, new face sculpt, same body sculpt, but it's different colors. The yellow is kind of brownish, orangish, it's kind of muddy looking. He has the purple belt and the blue shirt. I don't like that one very much at all. His skin has a yellowish hue to it. I think they did it on purpose because it's Super Saiyan 3. It just doesn't look that great. And then his gi is just all kinds of ugly, I think, based on, it's not really a gi, but based on the coloring they did, it just doesn't look right to me. I think they tried to make it look like it was highlighted, and it's just really dark and kind of ugly. He does come with the halo, which is a new unique piece for him, and he also comes with a display stand and the energy effect that goes around him for like when he's Super Saiyan 3, so that's pretty cool. I didn't mention it, I forgot to. This Vegeta also comes with a display stand and a bunch of energy effects, or at least one, and other accessories. He's got a bunch of stuff, I don't know what it is anymore offhand. Check the review if you want to be more specific. Then we have Cell, the only true bad guy at this point, which is fine by me because Vegeta turned into a good guy and we all like Vegeta anyway. We all like Cell, but he's a bad guy, and he comes with a super big Kamehameha, which is cool. It has a little wave effect and it has a display stand, but he doesn't have too much else in the way of accessories other than body parts. He has a ton of hands, he has the folded arms, and he has a couple different faces for his head. His wings are posable. He's got a bunch of new articulation because of his different build. He's actually the biggest one so far in general size. The top of his head is taller than the top of anybody else's head, not counting his little crown piece. Excuse me. Otherwise, Piccolo's the biggest. Goku's hair stands taller than Piccolo, but we can't count that. So they're all super duper cool figures. They all have tons of cool accessories. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of them, so I can't really mention all of the accessories and interchangeable parts. In this comparative reviewer, we'd be here for days and days and days. So go check out those individual reviews. I'll put a link in the description for the playlist for the SH Figuarts, and then you can check those out at your leisure. Thanks for watching, guys. I definitely recommend any one of these figures. They're all awesome, super good figures. And if you like Dragon Ball Z, you can't really not have these figures. They're the best by far of any Dragon Ball Z figures you can get. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, more custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.